Hello everyone, welcome to the AD drill class. We're going to start off with some common words. Here we go, ready? Always, said, 3, next, could, there, and, 2, right, shall, out, because, might, only, for, good, glad, who, all, information, soon, days, going, will, better, but, little, enough, yet, think, say, note, office, tell, very, kindly, right, in, without, believe, other, number, business, another. All right. I'm going to give you the second half of these common phrases that people say or that are in sentences. And again, you're going to phrase everything possible. Here we go. Ready? What you remembered. When he remembered. When he remembers. When I remember. When I remembered. When you remember. When you remembered. Where he remembered. Where he remembers. Where I remember. Where I remembered. Where you remember. Where you remembered. Whether he remembered. Whether he remembers. Whether I remember. Whether I remembered. Whether or not he remembered. Whether or not is WHRORN. Whether or not he remembers. Whether or not I remember. Whether or not I remembered. Whether or not you remember. Whether or not you remembered. Whether you remember. Whether you remembered. Some of them sound very similar, but each one is a little different from the previous. All right, I've got some proper names for you. Here we go. Ready? Field, Rossi, Perez, Foster, Carter, Oyama, Sydney, Cohen, Grant, Mason, Shell, Arthur, Burns, Miller, Harter, Knight, Landis, Saxon, Castle, Larson, Hector, Dudley, Lopez, Ikeda, Calvin, Lester, Farley, Grover, Dubois, Curson. Again, it's always important to have a readable outline when you are writing a proper name so that if you've got a few names that maybe are similar, you're going to be able to decipher between the two. Like maybe Kim, Kimberly, Caitlin, Carly, Katrina, you know, all of that. You can't just put K or KA because that could apply to Carla, Kayla, Krisha, Kaylin. You know, there's so many different ways that you can, you know, pronounce names, and they all could be very similar. Okay. All right. Giving you a phrase review, and this will be in the format of a paragraph, and you're going to hear I have, could you be, I shall, have been, which is an initial V, final B, when the, of the, if you ever, that's F-U, effer, did you have, you can phrase that whole thing, D-U-V, with the, and let's see here, did he, is he. All right, here is your paragraph. Ready? I have had an offer to speak in California next week. Would you be on hand to assist Jenna and me with the presentation? She is flying in from Texas. Did you have an opportunity to sort the pictures? I shall need them for my talk. If you ever see Cody, give him a copy of the report. He could have been absent when the report was distributed. Did he receive his transfer? And is he planning to stay in Pennsylvania? All right. Moving right into a number drill. This is going to focus on percents. I'm going to give you the percents and then I'll read you the paragraph. We've got 18%, 16.5%, so point, you're using your initial P final T, 7.7%, 11.8%, 14.1%, 25%, 20%, 99.9%, 42%. All right, and here is your paragraph. I will read this at 80. Ready? The student survey conducted at Northern Community College revealed the following results. 18% of the students are history majors. 12% of the students are English majors. 33% of the students are business majors. 7% of the students are physical education majors. 6% of the students are health majors. 21% of the students are science majors. 2% of the students are psychology majors, and 1% of the students are undeclared majors. All right. I am going to give you an initial consonant drill that focuses on an initial TH. Here we go. Ready? Thank you for your interest. And you can phrase thank you, TU. So I'll say it again. Thank you for your interest. That is the way it goes with them. They live in thatch huts. I wish the ice and snow would thaw. Live theater is interesting. The class is interested in theatrics. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. Who discovered the theft? You owe them your attention. It was a happy theme. The game ended then and there. Students of theology go to school for years. I hope your questions were theoretical. According to that theory, we are wrong. A therapist gives the therapy. There are lots of thick branches. Most of the questions were theoretical. I hope your theorem is correct. In Alaska, you need thermal clothing. Do you believe in theosophy? That thermometer must be wrong. And that's theosophy. So I misspoke there. Theosophy. All right, so let's see. How are we doing? All right, well, that concludes our drill for the 80 class. And you have a great day.